People are surprised that Napster is still around after T-Pain shared image on how much streaming platforms pay artists.
Yeah, that's the world that we're living in, where T-Pain shows an image of how many streams it gets to get $1 from all of these places, and some of them, I think Spotify was like
Can
360,
I can I can
Apple
I can
Music.
I can I read them? I have them.
Yeah, you want to go over the numbers? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Amazon. This is to make a
It'll
buck.
make my point more clear after. Yeah, this is good.
Amazon Music 249 streams, Apple Music 128, Tidal Music 78, Napster 53, Deezer 156, Pandora 752, YouTube Music 1,250, and finally Spotify 315.
Right. So people could look at a chart with numbers, those amount of numbers, and those are the amount of numbers to earn $1, of which you, if you're signed as a deal, you probably don't get a lot of that dollar. That's how many you have to streams you have to get to $1. People would see that chart and their first reaction is, "Yo, Napster's still around?"
Yeah, Napster's the
That's the
lit.
kind of that's the kind of world that we're living in. That's the world that nobody's like, this is ridiculous. Why does my song have to stream on Spotify 315 times for me to get $1? That's
Well,
an obscene amount of streams.
and here's the other thing too. If you're a signed artist, Apple, Spotify, these are billion-dollar companies. They didn't get this way because of crowdfunding. They make a lot of money off the stream. A lot. Like a lot. Like could you imagine like if I hired you to build the house, right? And there was an entire team that really did all the work. And then when it was all said and done, you were like, "Yeah, that was me."
Right.
They just kind of watched. If you're the other guys, this is what's happening here. They are taking the lion's share of your money.
It's
Why?
crazy.
Why? Because everyone is conditioned to do that. You have your iPhone, Apple Music, your whatever. You're just conditioned to do that. But Napster saying yes, but mostly no. We think the artist should get, and title's pretty close, like 78.
Right, right, right.
But what does this tell you as a person who creates music? What does this tell you? How are you motivated to do this?
It tells me that Napster understands their place in the ecosystem of streaming services, and they're doing what they need to do to encourage artists to come to their platform, or what's left of their platform. Tidal, on the other hand, doesn't have any free services, so it's only paid subscription. So it makes sense that it would be lower streams to get to $1 as well. All these other companies have things in place. You know what I'm saying? But with that being said, it's still to me a little bit crazy that as artists we we need these streaming services. Like, it's become a place now that they know that we need them. And see, when you're in that position, it allows you to move like this. You know what I mean? Every artist, think about the listen, December used to come with very things that we've learned from our childhood, Christmas time, family time with the dinners and all that type of stuff, opening of the presents. New Year's, you celebrate with a little glass of apple cider if you're too young, or champagne, you share that New Year's kiss. It's been added to every year of December now? The fucking Spotify wrap up for
Yeah, I know.
every rapper on the street corner, on in the bus stop station, everywhere, post their Spotify wrap up. That's how influential Spotify is to music and artists, and how important it is. And they know that.
Well,
So of
first,
course I'm going to take the lion's share of the money.
well, there, yeah, exactly. And really, all you're doing is look at how much money I just made this company.
Right.
Idiot. You should be holding another sign saying "idiot" right here.
You make a
Listen,
dollar off those streams, they probably made 10, 20.
let me tell you something. You got to be online. It's 2021, 22. You got to be online. Obviously, you can't be running around handing out CDs. Who has a CD player? Just go to Bandcamp. Bandcamp, your music could be streamed, or you can set up an account with them where it can't be streamed, and they have to purchase your product. You can also sell merch through Bandcamp. Bandcamp, you can set it up so literally you make the bulk of your money. If you sell something for $10, you sell 10 copies. Bandcamp doesn't take any money until the 10th copy is sold, or whatever it is that you negotiate based on the plan. The point is Bandcamp is really where it's at. if you want to be online. Also, you could just run a store, like the same way people sell clothing and all that. Run a store and just sell it to them that way. I mean, the reality is this machine, the streaming machine that you were talking about, it makes everyone rich. It makes the streaming company rich. It makes the labels rich, and it makes the music more accessible to people like me and you. But the person, obviously, you don't need me to tell you, who truly suffers is the artist.
Yeah.
Hell, even the producers come out looking nice at the end of the day because they got to get paid up front most of the time.
Well, this is the problem with Bandcamp. Well, not the problem, but this is why Bandcamp and those type of things, because what you're saying makes perfect sense. Obviously, you make more money by doing it that way. The reason people don't go that route is because that route takes more work. I got to build a fan base and draw the fan base to that Bandcamp.
You do.
And then they gotta, then I not just, and not everybody that goes there is going to purchase. So now I have to have another fan base that's dedicated and loyal enough to want to purchase my music. And as an artist, especially in 2022, 2021 was where I don't even know when it started, but everybody wants it to happen fucking overnight. And nobody wants to sit down and work and build over time and have it come over the next 4 to 5 years. Everybody wants to. That's why every artist is on Spotify. They feel like if I go on Spotify, I can blow up there. That's where the people are. But they don't realize that, like, yes, you will get some extra streams from people you don't know on Spotify because of how many listeners they have. But how many people are actually listening to the whole song? How many people are coming back to listen to another song that you have?
Well, this is
Because if those two
what I'm
things aren't
saying.
happening, then
What's the point?
yeah, exactly.
Put in the work. At the end of the day, and I'm sorry to say it like this, and I'm a hypocrite for it. I got stuff on these streaming platforms, but ultimately, we're like the people on Instagram posing up in somebody's car, not ours. Got the jewelry on, not ours. The money, not ours. We're just faking the funk. Great, your Spotify streams look incredible, but you made like a fraction of a penny on the
Right,
dollar.
right.
So what are you really showing us? What you're showing us is people are like you're popular. People listen to your music. Get those people transferred over to Bandcamp. Okay? Filter out the little, I guess you call them yes men or whatever, just here for the moment, and keep your core fan base and the people who actually support you. Look, man,
Mhm.
this is math at the end of the day. All you really have to do is say, okay, what do I need? What do I need to do rather have to live every single month? Car payment, rent, food, whatever. Break that number down. Okay, cool. How much product do I need to put out to be able to attain that number? How many fans do I need to? And that's all you got to do is just math. Is it hard? Sure it is. Is going to a job something you hate every single day, 40, 60 hours a week? Is that hard? Sure it
Hey,
is.
listen, there's two pieces of advice that I've gotten that I wish I had paid more attention to, but I didn't fully understand what it meant. And the first one was uh, work two jobs. If you have a dream, work two jobs. You have one job that pays your bills, and the other job is going to pay for those dreams, right? And the second piece of advice that I got was you have two choices in life. You can either make your dreams come true by working hard, or you can work hard for someone else and make their dreams come true. It's up to you what you want to do.
That's what
But
I'm saying.
somebody's dreams are going to come true.
That's what
It
I'm
can be
saying.
yours or somebody else's. So there, it's very simple in life.